Welcome back, everybody. Hollywood Pizza here. I'm joined by HearSayTTV. How you doing, Hearsay?
I'm gravy, baby. You know it.
Oh yeah, cheesing as usual. Today's video is going to be about the weekly news, all the end of the week happenings in MTG. We've had a lot of news drop here, so we've kind of been waiting to make this video until we can kind of just get all the
Just get it
information
all
together.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but we're going to go over the tournaments that happened on the weekend first. So we're going to start off with our set championship qualifier here. This was a standard event. We had 128 players played in the event. Our top 8 consisted of first place Naya Runes, second place Teamer Treasures, third and fourth we had two Mardu mid-range decks, fifth place was Mono White Control, sixth place we had Jeskai Storm, seventh place Orzhov mid-range, and eighth place another Naya Runes.
What a banger tournament that was, man. Like, so many different decks in that tournament, so many different skilled players. Um, it was such a blast to watch and see everyone just kind of have fun and go off.
Oh yeah, and I mean, even though there's like a couple decks that are kind of like the same in this top 8, I'd say that like the metagame was pretty varied here. So we'll go ahead and take a
And I'm
look.
pretty sure they have it as Mardu mid range, but one of them was actually Mardu Sacrifice.
Yeah, like
But
the regular
they didn't,
sacrifice
yeah,
deck.
they didn't name it correctly.
Yeah, so the decks with the best look on Sunday, the best outcome here. We had Celestia tokens. Only one person played that, but they did play to a 6-2 record. We also had Naya Runes with 11 decks. They had a 65% win rate, 43 and 24. So Naya Runes definitely made a comeback in our event. We also had Mardu mid range, which essentially could also include decks like Rakdos Anvil, anything like that. Um, so this went 63% win rate. We had Teamer Treasures.
Which was surprisingly really good. That Teamer Treasures deck
Mm-hmm.
running Kiki as like their like creature rampo, be able to do like copying gold span or whatever have you. It was a very like I guess like high intensive play deck. Like you had to know what spells you actually wanted to counter, what spells like where you wanted to let go through, when to really like, all right, I'm gonna go all in my hand or whatever have you. Like it was really cool to watch because like not me commentating because obviously I didn't commentate, but working the background and being able to watch the tournament, um, and being able to see players' hands and like, oh man, like they can do this, but they're like, like this them knowing that like, I gotta hold out. This isn't the spell I gotta counter. It was like just really cool to watch.
Yeah, I think that deck's actually pretty surprising. Kind of came maybe a little bit out of nowhere. I haven't really seen that deck too much on the ladder myself,
Mm-hmm.
but at a 62% win rate, I think that's really good. Deck went 10-6 with 3 representatives there.
Yeah,
To round out
and
our
one of them
top,
making top eight. So
yeah, exactly. To round out our 60% win rate, pretty much here of our top 5 of the decks that showed up, we had Groll Enchantments here. Ended up going 3-2, but I mean that's fine. Not the best, not the worst. I mean, don't
yeah,
really know how that deck went. I don't really think we had too much of it in coverage, but the rest of the archetype breakdown is actually going to be in the description below for this tournament as well. So if you want to look at any of the deck lists, the breakdown as well for the meta, that link's going to be down below. We're going to go ahead and move on to the other tournament as well, the other big tournament of the weekend. We had GG Tours tournament. This was $1,000 prize pool MTG Arena Cup. So we had our top 8 consisted of Rakdos Sacrifice, Mono White Control, Orzhov Midrange, Jeskai Combo, Naya Runes, Bant Tokens, Esper Planeswalkers, and Teamer Treasures actually showed up here as well.
mm.
This was also a set championship qualifier, so
Yeah, and it was
um
also won by our very own like one of our good friends is Sam71.
and yeah, pretty interesting top 8 here. We had looks like Naya Runes as well showed up here in the top
Mm.
8. In terms of the metagame, here, our highest winning decks, we had Mono White Control at 81% win rate, 9 1-1 record. We had Bant Tokens coming in 7-2, only one representative as well, 77%. Sultai, Mono Red, and Jeskai Flash all had one player, but they were also 75% win rates. We had Teamer, the last deck here in this tournament with a 60% win rate. Teamer Werewolves. But we also have
Anything else
Recto, Sack, and
that
Naya
kind of just falls
Runes.
to the 50s. I mean, there's a
Yeah.
ton of players in there too, and they a lot of the same decks going around. But yeah, crazy. Again, like Sansoni went 10-1.
Yeah, pretty
Pretty
I think pretty
insane.
diverse top 8 there.
Yeah, like even looking at the top 8 being Teamer, Esper, Bant, Naya, Jeskai, Orzhov, Mono White, Rakdos. Like there's no same list.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, you can check out the link to the deck list and the link to the metagame breakdown as well for this tournament in the description below. We've got some other news here that we're going to move on to. So we actually have overall the Mtg Arena announcements, April 20th. So we had digital premiere play announcements, essentially how to, qualify for the bigger events.
Yeah,
Essentially, it's
going
going to be
into
the
online with them doing paper for like being able to play in paper now. They wanted to create a structure for online play to actually get in those events too. I think this is really cool.
Yeah, it's actually the link down below. It's going to give you the overall announcements, but the first announcement in that is going to be the digital premiere play path article, so you can check out that in
Mm-hmm.
terms of what you need to do to qualify for specific events, or I believe there's like the Arena Championship now is what it's called. Bad at remember the names considering some of this is relatively new.
Here, like I
Um,
can let me look at this here. Magic Arena Premier Play. I think it's called this. Yeah, it's called Premier Play,
mm-hmm.
and then it goes into the qualifier weekend, into the Arena Championship,
Yeah, the Arena Championship. Yeah.
and then it floats into Worlds and Pro Tour.
Yep. So you can definitely check that link. It's going to be one main link that shows you the MTG announcements. And it's going to have all that information in it. But we also have Streets of New Capenna. It's going to be on MTG Arena the 28th. So if you haven't already,
Let's
definitely
go. Yeah,
pre-order.
one more week. One more week.
Oh yeah, definitely pre-order the set in the store. You can do that right now. Um, we also have, let's see, we got the Elspeth bundle, the Obnixus bundles. We got the Tinkerer Cube. It's on Arena right now. It's going to be through April 28th, so it's going to be until Streets of New Capenna comes out. So if you enjoy the cube, get in on that. We also have early stream access, so catch all your favorite streamers with some early access Streets of New Capenna. It's going to be April 26th for a 24-hour celebration, so definitely check out Twitch on that date for all your favorite streamers going to be streaming that. We also have, looks like we have some midweek Magic events, the quick draft events, Arena Opens. It's going to be, so the Arena Open itself is going to be May 14th through the 15th with a mix limited for Streets of New Capenna. So day 1's going to be sealed. Day 2 is going to be traditional draft. Also shows what the other events are, including the ranked season, which kind of shows, I believe it's like, is it updated rewards? Did they update some of these rewards or no?
I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah, I think they updated some of the rewards for the ranked season, so definitely check that out. That's pretty amazing as well. I think the biggest announcement, though, to come from the 21st, actually, was the Explorer format, which is being added
AKA Pioneer.
to Arena. Yes, which is essentially Pioneer. So right now, there isn't a queue for it. You can't play it. But if you go into deck building, you can actually create a deck that's Explorer, and you can actually challenge your friends to games of Explorer, doing just like direct challenges, or I'm not sure if you can do like a limited tournament match or even historic match, considering all these cards are already on historic. But essentially, you can kind of just do that already and play with your friends until we get a queue for Explorer itself. But they're gonna essentially add all the cards that would be in Pioneer to Arena, slowly but surely. Essentially, this is the true to tabletop format. Like I said, you can already do the deck building there. But
Yeah,
it looks like it's
I'm
gonna.
super excited for like devotion decks. Like I really do hope that they bring in like Oath of Nissa that's in Pioneer and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, I'm excited for it. It's cool. It's something that you can play in real life and you can play on Arena. Considering that they, a lot of people I know were upset over Alchemy, considering it
Mhm.
bled into historic and such. But I mean, I think this is pretty exciting. We get essentially like a modern format. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it. I'll be playing this for sure. I'd rather play this than I don't know, probably standard most of the
I
time.
will. I won't lie to you. I like standard, but I'll probably be playing explorer over alchemy 100%.
Yeah, I'm primarily a standard player as well, but a standard alchemy player. But I don't know. I like modern. Pioneer hopefully is going to be more like modern, and yeah, I'll definitely be trying to get in on that. And I know a lot of people are excited about this. I mean, you know, we finally get the format that we've all wanted on Arena. Essentially, something that's like, uh, you know, I think that the main thing is that you can do all this on MTGO. So having it on Arena is kind of just like amazing, right? Like you're able to play Pioneer
Yeah,
whenever you
and I
want
mean,
now.
like arena just it's just aesthetically more pleasing to the eye than Moto is. Like, just that's just facts.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, two different types of players, but at the end of the day, I mean, I think just having that added bonus of having a format that
Hmm.
is like quote unquote non-rotating, I think that's great. So definitely excited to see that. We're going to be playing some of it either on stream or getting some YouTube content out for it. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And essentially, the rest of this article is kind of just explaining like the path of Premier Play as well, how the events are structured.
The ban lists.
Essentially, the regular events that you would go into, like the standard event, you know, alchemy event, anything like that. The rewards are actually getting updated to the point where you can get gems and packs back instead of
Hmm.
gold. So I think that we're actually seeing a pretty decent step forward
In the
in
whole economy thing. Like, yeah,
yeah.
for sure. Like, they are actually listening and hearing that arena's economy is trash. And like, I remember explaining this to you a while back. I was like, like the whole, yes, you can buy packs with gold, but it's like clearly they don't want you to, because you can only buy one pack at a time with gold, when with gems you can buy 6, 15, 30, 45.
Yeah, and you can also buy yeah, they're updating the packs, so instead of you buying an individual pack, they're kind of doing it in threes, right? Where it's like, hey, you know, you can get 3 packs, you can get 6 packs, 9 packs, whatever it is. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's amazing. I think that they're definitely they
You just need
understand.
like an arrow button, like just click the arrow, like I want to buy 6 packs, boom, done.
Yeah, they understand that we really want some things to be a lot simpler, you know, and obviously they went into it not thinking about some of these things right away, which that's fine. But um I think it's awesome that they're trying to at least like make the client better overall and even like give us better rewards. You know, they
Yeah.
understand that we want to feel like we're getting more out of the game, and that's great that they're listening to it. And I mean, you know, we even get Pioneer like even potentially a lot sooner than we thought we might have. Um so yeah, I mean there's a lot of upside right now. A lot of great news for Arena. I mean, I know I'm excited. I'm primarily an Arena player, but I understand, you know, Magic's been
Yeah,
around for a long
I'm
time as
super
Paper. I used
excited.
to
And
play
like,
Paper, and you know,
one of the
I'm
one of the
excited
big
for it.
things one of the big things too about like the whole crafting cards, and like why alchemy has been like such a flop, and like in my mind, is, if the whole rebalance thing, like you go and invest your wild cards in these cards, and then they rebalance and you get nothing for it, and you're like, I just spent friggin' 4 rares on this card, and now it's not as good when I first got it. And then you're just like, Wizards is like, yeah, well, well, deal with it. But now, like with Pioneer, like you're gonna get gems, you're gonna get gold, there's packs, so
Yeah, I mean they're gonna outright ban cards, so you're gonna get your wild cards no matter what.
yeah,
I don't think you're gonna, you know, if it gets banned in Explorer, you know, you'll get your wild cards then and there. Then that's it. You know, if it gets banned like it's standard later or something like that, you're not gonna get your cards like normal. But
yeah,
um, yeah, I mean, I'm excited. Like I said, it's just a non-rotating format. I know for a long time I played Historic. I don't play it as much anymore as I used to, but I did enjoy it. I know there's been a lot more cards, so I haven't been able to keep up with it as much. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I can't wait to pretty much play
for sure. I'm definitely
Modern
like
Light.
I'm predicting like our next anthology pack or set that comes out is going to be all Pioneer cards. Like, what cards are legal and popular in Pioneer right now?
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
It'd be great. I mean, I'm expecting like a Masters type of set for Pioneers, so if that does happen, I feel like the glut of an update of cards on Arena would be during like a Pioneers Masters type thing, and at the same time, we also like everyone keeps forgetting about the Lord of the Rings set.
Yeah.
The Lord of the Rings set's gonna be here too, so let's not forget about that. There's a lot of cards are gonna be added to Arena here over the next year and a half, so it's gonna be
A lot of
exciting. I'm
cards
excited
coming. A
for
lot
it.
of cards coming.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. So, we want to thank you for making it to the end of the video here. If you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel. We greatly appreciate it. We're almost to 100 subscribers here. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave a comment down below as well. It'll be great for the YouTube algorithm, the usual. But I appreciate you hanging out with me and HearSayTTV. You can find all of our links to our content down below in the description as well. We have a tournament this Sunday. If you're seeing this when it comes out, that's going to be tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be historic best of 3. We're going to have great coverage as well on my channel on Twitch, so definitely stay tuned for that. Sign up as well. There's cash prizes involved. It's free to play, can't go wrong, so definitely check all that out, and we appreciate you being here with us today, and stay cheesy.
Later, everyone.
See you later.